All right, dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's Blog. You are highly welcome in a very special way. Wherever you are watching me from, I appreciate your company. Yes, I want to hear from you in my comment section about what I'm about to talk about right now. Look, I want to delve this morning with you as your breakfast into Chelsea, the ownership and their ambition, what they are in for. Because we need to get a clearer view of what our owners want and where the club Chelsea is going, the direction which the club is heading towards right now, why things are the way they are right now. We're being told that there's a cap on our salary structure, that no new player will earn more than £150,000 per week. That is a wage. No new player, no new contract will exceed £150,000 per week. And that simply means that we're going in for players like Ivan Toney or Victor Osimhen. It's just impossible. Because with a new contract on the table for Victor Osimhen, even though the salary is not out, it's not disclosed, it is believed that Victor Osimhen is earning within that range of £150,000 in euro, which is about around 180,000 euros or even more. And so if Chelsea can get Victor Osimhen, then Chelsea must or will have to pay more than that, at least in the range of 250 to 300,000 pounds. But as we have a cap on our salary structure with these new owners, how do we get Victor Osimhen? It just right now as we stand, as we speak, it looks like an impossibility. Every insider that we've spoken to or that has been reporting on this issue say it's just impossible unless Chelsea is ready to take away the cap. Then only we can get those experienced players that we need right now in Chelsea. The January transfer window, it's almost about to be open. As soon as December is over, we are in January. Clubs are in the market. Arsenal can go in right now and say, Victor, we are giving you £250,000, we are giving you £300,000. Manchester United can go in and say, Victor, we are giving you £300,000. What about Chelsea? We are going to be buying 18 years, 19 years, and pay them £100,000, £120,000 per week as their wages. When are we going to get there? Listen, these owners, they are business people, and that is why I want to give you in few minutes what they stand for, what they want, and what they want to build. These are Americans, they are not Arabs. That's number one to start with. Our owners are Americans, not Arabs, that have the oil money. They want to spend it, they can spend it without thinking. They don't, and moreover, there's not much accountability when it comes to the Arabs. It's individual business. They can invest in the sport, in football, for the sake of the love, because they want to make name. Yes, I own this club, and I'm investing in it. I'm making, like Roman Abramovich did. Roman Abramovich was not making profit that much for some time, but he loved the club. He's investing money into the club. He will take money from his oil business and invest into Chelsea. He's enjoying the football. When the club is winning, then he is happy. It's like a hobby to him, something that gives him joy. So Abramovich doesn't care to sign whatever player at whatever cost. All he wants is to win. That is the reason why any coach that comes in, once you miss the target, once you are not performing, once you lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, you are gone. Do you think if it's Abramovich that is in charge with Chelsea position now, Mauricio Pochettino by now would have been gone. But these owners, they are business people. They are buying young players. They put them in long-term contracts. They amortize it. They spread the amount they are buying the player over the years so that the FFP rules will not catch up with them. They are business people. They are using business acumen. Now, I want to tell you a brief history or story about who they are. Yes, we believe that Todd Boehly owns Chelsea, but the honest truth is that Todd Boehly is just a minority stakeholder. Listen, the Clearlake company founder, Bedad Egbali, has been highly visible and active in all Chelsea transfer discussions so far. One contact talks about his desire to compete with Real Madrid. The La Liga side may not be what they were in the transfer market, but are still regarded as one of the biggest clubs in the world. People talk of a very data-driven man. That is our new owner, Clearlake co-founder. Bedad Egbali, he is a data-driven man. He likes to assess things based on data, statistics. So the players we are buying right now based on statistics, based on their data. We are buying young, talented players based on their data, what they produce at that age, so that we can use the same similar data to sell them on. Data-driven man, someone who believes in the analytics of a player. He is someone who believes in the analytics of player. The need to generate more revenue is high on the agenda. I'm not the one saying it here. It is written here. The need to generate more revenue is high on the agenda for the Clearly groups. The need to generate more revenue is high on the agenda. It is believed Boehly is encouraged by the increased funds that foreign media rights could bring in. Foreign media rights could bring in. He also believes there is still a huge market in the USA that Chelsea have not made the most of yet. Improving the stadium, which seems to be a major factor in the sale, is regarded as another money maker. Their plan, all they are in for is to make money. They are business people. They are looking at the huge market in America. That Chelsea can sell the brand Chelsea. They can sell the brand and make huge profits. There are ways they can sell the brand. Sponsors, advertisers, which they have already started. They have already started. Remember, they are a consortium. Todd Boehly is only a minority stakeholder. The Clearly Group, I'll give you the details of who and who comprise that Clearly Groups. I'll give you that soon. Money is where they are being driven by money. After 2 months of the kind of twists and turns, you might have found a soap opera, a consortium led by Todd Boehly's group and comprising of Clearly Capital. That's number one. Clearly Capital. That is one partner. Todd Boehly is one partner. Clearly Capital is another partner. Mark Walter is another partner. And Hans-Georg Wells is another partner. Agreed a deal to buy Chelsea. So you can see, this is a consortium of business people. Todd Boehly, who is in a group, Todd Boehly's group, that comprised of Clearly Capital, Mark Walter, and Hans-Georg. Hans-Georg is a Swedish. Agreed a deal to buy the Chelsea. The deal was completed by the end of May, with the group paying 2.5 billion to buy Roman Abramovich's share and pledging a further 1.7 billion to invest in the club. So as you could see it very clearly, these people made up the consortium. Now we move on quickly, and I will show you something. The Chelsea owner who succeeded Roman Abramovich, the American, is not doing this alone. Other names on the ticket are the Swiss multi-billionaire Hans-Georg Wells, which I mentioned earlier on, fellow LA Dodgers owner Mark Walter. This is where they are. Mark Walter, I mentioned his name earlier on. Property developer Jonathan Goldstein, and investment firm Clearly Capital. These are all involved in the Chelsea deal. Chelsea fans Daniel Finkelstein and Barbara Charon are involved too. So these are old Chelsea fans that also invested. They are part of it. These two people who have been Chelsea fans for years, they also invested in it. More about all of them later, because we don't have much time. Listen, why am I bringing you all this information? So that you know that Todd Boehly is not the only person involved in this business. And their aim is to make money. They are profit-oriented people. Anything they are doing, profit first. So they are not really thinking. Chelsea, we are becoming like Arsenal of those days. For over 10 years, no trophies. They buy players young. They play with them 1 year, 2 years. They sell them, they make profit. Every season, Arsenal makes profit. Every season, Arsenal makes profit. They are more of profit-oriented club. It is only in recent years, the last 2-3 seasons, that they have become like trying to win a trophy. Go back and check the record. The last 10, 1 decade. The last decade, Arsenal have been making profit every season, no losses. And that is where Chelsea is heading towards now. You are a fan. Let me hear from you in the comment section what you think. This group of consortium, this group of people, the Clearly Capital and consortium and people, Todd Boehly and his people, they are not focusing on winning trophies. Their focus is profit generation. Profit, profit, profit. That is what they are in for. Dear friend, where are we heading? I have brought this issue for you because later on we'll be delving much more again into the striking options, the striker issues. But for now, let me end here. I shall be back. Now that you know, you have an idea where Chelsea stands. All these people that I mentioned their names here, they are business people. They are Americans. Only 2 or 3 are British. The rest are Americans. They are in to make money. Not for you and I, our joy, our happiness, our celebration week in, week out. That is why, right now as we speak, the possibility of Mauricio Pochettino being sacked now, it's just impossible. They are giving him another time. They're giving him more time. And they're going to buy him more players in this January. Maybe until the summer, when things are not going the way they expect. These guys, they wouldn't care if we become a mid-table Chelsea. If we are mid-table and they're making profit, they'll be all right with it. They will be all right. They will be all right. I'm telling you. Dear friend, I'll be back in the next one. Watch out for that. I'll see you when you see me. Shalom and peace.